Hey guys, and welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing this smart portable projector. It has a 180-degree rotation, auto Kingstone, and it has a 1080p compatible with HDMI, USB, and a TV stick. Alright, so right here we have this portable projector. This one here is a small in size. It is compact, so you can take it anywhere you want to go. It has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth functions. This one here can easily connect with multiple phones and devices. This can rotate up to 180 degrees, and it has multiple angles such as ceiling projection. It does come with built-in apps such as Netflix, Disney's, YouTube, Prime Video, etc. You can also connect this with any Fire Cube or Fire Stick if you'd like. It has an automatic keystone correction and manual focus. So this is your projector right here. It's well packaged. You don't have to worry about any damage during shipping. So inside this box right here is your accessories such as your plug, your remote control, your HDMI cables. That is what's in this box. And then you do get a little instructions manual also inside this box. This is super easy to put together. I like the fact that this actual projector comes with a remote control, so you don't have to worry about trying to change things on your projector itself. So right here is a provided HDMI cable, so if you do not have one around your house, they do provide that, which is a great thing. And then you can see the power cord right in there, and then they have the remote control. Unfortunately, there is no batteries in here. This takes 2 AAA batteries, so they're the smaller ones. That's the only thing that is not provided. So you do have the remote control, and then there's the power cord, and then you have your instructions manual and your start guide. That's already provided in this box. So this one here just plugs into the back of the projector, and the other one plugs right into the wall. So you got the wall plug right here. So we're just going to go and take everything out and get ready to turn this on. So this is the user manual, and then the other one's a start guide. So this just tells you everything about the apps and everything. So it does provide Netflix, YouTube, and Disney, and you also have the App Store. So if you want to download some more apps, it allows you to do that as well. So, and then like right here, it tells you what it does come with. And then if you need the instructions, they do have a QR code right here on the front, so you can follow the instructions right there. But this is super easy. All you have to do is plug it in the back. You can connect a Fire Stick is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to connect the Fire Stick into this. But if you don't want to use a Fire Stick or anything like that, you can just download some apps and watch them from there. So right here is the projector. It is super small. I guess you can compare it to like a soda can. You do have a mount at the bottom, so if you have a tripod, you can mount this on a tripod, and you don't have to worry about changing the keystone correction because it automatically does that right there. And then here is the lens. It's not super loud, but it does give a good sound to it. But at the end of the video, I will play some sound so you can hear the actual loudness of this. So right here on the bottom, you do have the fan. That is the power button, your HDMI, your USB, and then this little button here at the very right side, that is where you'll plug in your plug. And then you got the fan here at the bottom. So you can have it straight down, straight up, or wherever how you like it. I'm going to test it using my ceiling because my walls are kind of dark, so it doesn't look as well with my gray pitted walls. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this up, and then I will come right back. Alright, so right here I have the power cord already plugged in. You can see that it is on. Make sure that you remove the little plastic sticker on the top where the lens is so you can see it nice and clearly. So as you can see right here, there's Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, and they've got the App Store. So I have the remote control here. I do have 2 AAA batteries, so I can work with the remote control. You have screencast, file manager, HDMI, you have settings. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around and connect my Wi-Fi. So click on the Wi-Fi right here, and you got Bluetooth you can connect as well. So I'm just going to go and choose my network setting. So let me go choose my network setting, and I will come right back. Alright, so right here I already have my network set it up already, and I'm going to just click on YouTube. We're going to test a video off of YouTube because I don't want to get into full detail, and then I'll let the sound play so you can hear the sound. So right now I'm just going to click on download the Disney Plus. That's going to download. Then I'm just going to click on YouTube right here. So you can sign in. Actually, it doesn't have it installed, so we're just clicking on the install. You can sign in, but I decide not to sign in. I'm just going to go as a guest, so it won't take much longer. It says make your YouTube your own, and then you have the QR code if you want to sign in that way versus typing it all in. So I'm just going to go down and just select some kind of a video. Let me try news, because usually that one will play being in a guest mode. So we're just going to scroll on down to news, watch videos, thrilled, whatever. And then we're going to go ahead and click on the news. So let's click on the news right here that's going on in Texas, and I'll go ahead and let you listen to the sound.
The latest death toll number from the July 4th floods indicate a total of 131 deaths across 6 counties in the Texas Hill Country and Central Texas. 106.
So that was the sound from the speakers on the back of the projector themselves. They're not super loud, but it's good enough. So if you wanted to connect a Bluetooth device to it, like a sound bar or something, you'd get really good sound on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this to my Fire Stick. And with my Fire Stick, I did have to plug it into a separate source for the power supply, because this wasn't enough to compensate for the power for my projector. And see the keystone up here at the top, you don't have to touch it. And then you have a tripod mount right here. So if you want to put it on a tripod, that allows you to do that. And then right here we have a USB and an HDMI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my Fire Stick so I can get some video off of that. So this is what it looks like straight down. You can change it up to 180 degree. This is super lightweight, small. I would say it's compared to like a Coca-Cola can. So now I'm just gonna go and connect my Fire Stick. So this is the main screen. And now that I have my Fire Stick on, what you'll do is you'll go into the settings. So my Fire Stick is the HDMI, and I tried using the power cord for the back of that, and I actually used a power block. But you'll go into your settings where it says HDMI, click on HDMI, and it should pull up your HDMI device, which is my Fire Stick. So I actually used a power block just to power up my Fire Stick, because the projector itself was not strong enough to power up my Fire Stick, which most of them don't anyway. So we're just going to wait for that to load, and then you can see it's loading right here. It works just fine. Now, if you have a thumb drive and you have videos on there, that works as well. Anything with an HDMI or a USB, you can plug into here. So here is my Fire Stick that is connected to this projector. If you have a Fire Cube, Fire Stick, or anything like that that you want to watch movies on while you're on the go, that is compatible. It works really nice. I like the fact that this is super nice and small. And you can even use flash drives, computers, mobile phones, and other devices to connect that actually uses USB or HDMI. But like I said right here, this USB, I had to pull it out and I had to connect it to a power block right here just so my Fire Stick can work. But if you're looking for a nice, convenient projector to take with you on the go, say if you're camping and you want to watch a projector, I would highly recommend checking this one out. This one's super nice. It's really small, lightweight, compact. You can take it anywhere that you want to go. It's compared to like a size of a soda can, so you can pack it with ease. And it does come with a remote control, so it makes it a lot easier. I would definitely recommend checking this one out.